Hello everybody, welcome to the WRA race 10 out of 20. Today we are at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway for a 134 lap race. Here we go. Bunch of secondary paint schemes this week to celebrate the secondary paint schemes week. And here we go, come to the green. Fredrickson and lights out lead to the green. It's a cloudy Las Vegas day here as we are underway. So far so good. Entering turn one. That's a pace car. That's a pace car. Down the backstretch for the first time. Alan Fredrickson trying to clear the one car, and he will here. Entering turn three. This isn't a multi-gear track. This is mainly a bottom roof track, so you have to get to that bottom. You have to get to it quick here. And Al Fredrickson to the point here early on in this race. He's shown that he could really show some stuff here. So we're going to start doing some of the secondary paint schemes here early on in this race. Starting off with the 81. This is a throwback to Dale Sr. Next up in the list, we have the 9. We've seen this one a couple times this year already. Next is the 3, again, seen a couple times this year. 82, Spencer Purcell driving his State Farm car for the first time. Christopher Cutts driving his Fooders. Okay, we're going to continue on here. The 12, Bobby Hayter driving a reverse paint scheme of what is it called? Mr. Blue Bungee is driving. Ryan Truex sitting with his Capital One. Mike Wellner, we've seen that one a couple times. Lucy Denny seen a couple times. Eric Martinez, that's a new one. We haven't seen him run that so far this year. That's 13, 25. 8, Joshua Cutts, we've seen him run that. 2 of Andrew Barnes, that's his paint scheme. For this week in a Sony car. James Wellner, I believe you have James Wellner driving his 10. 4, here's the L1 of Wizard Moses. He's driving that lovely Exalta car. 88 Tyler Cornell. And that is about it on the list, as now top 4 have gotten single file here. So here as we reach lap 5, come to the end of lap 5 actually. Just want to take a brief minute just to show all the awesome paint schemes that we have so far this year with those secondaries. Now let's go on board Blue Bungee for third. You see, he's really trying to dig deep into these corners so that he can try to get a run. It would be kind of cool to have Blue Bungee win a race. Racer being yet again another underdog. He's currently sitting in that 5th position. Brian Lancaster, last week's winner, sitting P6. Adam McDowell, P7. That's quite an interesting one. And here's the rest of the lineup as it stands. Everyone's pretty much in a group from there on. Zach Moses, he's been the dominator so far this year. He's currently sitting at P2 position, trying to be back to Zach Moses 1.5, Mr. Magic. I don't know what he just said there. Oh, give me a manual, please. Well, Fredrickson's showing that he can drive here so far early on in this race. Blue Bungee still trying to make a move for that P2 position. You can see he's driving the wheel off of it. This is what you would see from the spectator cam trying to view this race. Really cool cam to have. Blue Bungee trying to wheel that thing. These guys at 5th and 6th might be able to take advantage here soon. Oh, Blue Bungee got a little loose there off of turn 2, off of turn 1. So we're on lap 10 here. Lap 10. Top 3 now trying to pull away here. Nothing too interesting here back. Spencer just staying outside of that 10th place position. He's trying to get stage point here so far. Remember, stage is going to be on lap 62 today. 62. Alan Fredrickson still leading this field thus far. No one's been able to really quite make a move until now. Here comes Elliott Sadler for that P3 position, but that's not going to work. Nothing really there for Elliott Sadler once he moved him up, but here comes Racer. Sadler was really slow exiting too there, and here comes Racer for that P3 position, P4 position, my bad. Excuse me. He's still on the inside. This is quite interesting battle here. As now here comes Adam McDowell, Racer's teammate, trying to get him up out of there. And now this is going to start shaking things up here in a second. Let's get the shaking and baking going. There's now top 3 pull away meanwhile. Elliott Sadler, I don't really know how he's fighting on that outside. I thought this wasn't a multi-group track. That's right. Now we got a little bit of battling going on here. This is quite interesting to see. I love battles, and Racer finally able to get out of that one. What a battle that was. Elliott Sadler there for a lap or 2. But meanwhile, the top 3 have pulled away, so that's not a good thing. They need a caution if they want to get back up there. Let's see who's next on the I want to end Elliott Sadler's day early list. That would be Richard Nelson. I cry. Yeah, let's get on board of Racer here. Alright, Racer, yeah. I mean, you can see they're reeling back in here very slowly. Meanwhile, everything is going so wrong for those at the top. It's not even funny. Ryan Lancaster, last week's runner, he's up at the top group. That's not where you want to be. Meanwhile, these guys are pulling them in here pretty quick here. Faster than I thought they would. Ethan Jones here, getting around Sadler now. So it's Russell about to get around him here in a second. Remember, this all just happened because Elliott Sadler moved up the racetrack. That all caused something. And now everyone else is following that and trying to get something going. Oh man, that's how reactions work, kids. One thing happens, the next thing you know, boom. So anyways, Racer now sitting in a P4 position. Really strong advantage for him. Now it's that position. Coming up on lap 18 of the scheduled 134 laps today. No cautions yet. Always good to see no cautions so far. That means no one's died. I'm looking at you, 81. But yeah, you can see, let's get a view on of the 81. Yeah, you can see they're starting to get back into this one. Richard Nelson's got into P6 position. So Mr. Russell, by the way, has gotten up to that P9 position. Yeah, it's pretty much full throttle from the back stretch into turns 3 and 4, down to back to 1. So that's like quite a long time to be able to throttle. For some of these guys, at least. But yeah, we're looking at the back end of the 81 here, and nothing really too good for them at the moment because Racer's catching the sleep pack again. So I mean, that's not a good sign because that means they're gonna have to deal with more people up in their business. Oh yeah, the leaders were just slow. They were on board V78 of Zach Moses. You all could see it's the 81, but the 81 could see that 27 guy coming. So he needs. So this 81 is realizing, hey, I need to go and I need to go now. So he's pushing all he can. Well, they're actually sitting there like, what is he doing? And meanwhile, here comes the 27. A racer. Cue the Jaws music. Uh, 21 laps in, still have plenty of time. There's going to be pit stops and everything, so I mean, this race is far from over yet. Alp Pedersen, meanwhile, continuing to dominate here in the early stages as now racers go look at back all over the bumper of 81 here in a second. This is funny. Racer, remember he started what happened all the way back over here, and he's caused Sadler to. Where is he now? Am I blind? I'm blind. Yep, I'm blind. Oh, no, he's only fallen back to P8, but still, that's quite a long way to fall back to. And now here they come, yet again, to the backstretch. Zach Moses trying to get his, third win? Yeah, because he won at Atlanta, he won at Sonoma. I don't think he's won since then. Maybe I'm just forgetting a win or two. I don't know. Anyways, Blue Budget, he's saying, hey, I need to get going. What do you think he's trying to do in there? I think he's just trying to, honestly, just settle in here. It's a long race. It's quite a long race. He's just trying to settle in, just trying to feel out the car, trying to feel out the car, trying to see what he can do, trying to see how fast he can get it before he gets blocked off. So they're just trying to see what they can do with this car at this time. While Zach Moses still in that P2 position, he did not get the best of jumps at the start there back on lap 1. So not really worked out for that crew so far yet. So far, I mean, really good race so far. With all that combobulation that the 27 caused, that was hilarious. 10 out of 10. We'll watch again. Spencer Hill in that P9 position. Yeah, Johnson was probably the worst person to get out of that. He fell all the way back to the 14th position, which is not where you want to be. But yeah, these guys in 4th and 5th now selling. They're trying to adjust. Trying to see what they can do. Adam McDowell really, what's he doing? I don't know what Adam McDowell's doing. I do not know. Give me a manual, please. Okay, anyways, continuing on now. Lap 27:01 under 3-4. This race does go by quick, but it's fun if you watch it. Blue Bungee trying to see what he can do. Nothing there. Top 10 so far, just trying to settle in here. Blue Bungee, he might get jumped here in a second. If he doesn't be careful, he might get jumped. Because Racer, he knows how to drive. He knows how to jump people. Yeah, single file line for the top 5 at the moment, but that's probably most likely about to change. Because, I mean, you have tons of people coming here in a second. You have tons of people on the single file line. Tons of people. I don't think anyone is out of line at the moment. Yep, just single file racing, but we all know that's about to change with somebody. I know everyone's just selling in here because we got pit stops still yet to come. So everyone's just selling in here for a moment, just trying to breathe and relax after what the 27 caused. I mean, there's still plenty of time, so we're probably gonna get our Wandas. And there it is. Zach Moses now. He gets bumped. Will he be able to hang on to that stink? Blue bungee. Right. Here we go again. Never mind. Oh, here we go, actually. Restart now. He's about to get jumped. You can kiss him goodbye. Here we go. Battle for P4 at the moment. And I mean, it's a big battle, too. I mean, you have everyone back there. And McDowell trying to jump his teammate. I believe he will. It's top 3. You've seen this story before. They pull away. Meanwhile, Forsaw back battles it out. They're 2 wide for 2 rows deep. Sadler needs to take advantage of this because he fell back last time we had one of these. So he really needs to take advantage of this one. And McDowell's clear. He will take that P4 position away. Racer not liking this. Spencer Purcell now on that high side. So I mean, yeah, nothing. Those guys on the high side, they're not enjoying this party. These guys on the bottom side, they need to take every single position they can take before it closes off. And meanwhile, I'm McDowell now. It's the duty of yet again chasing down the leaders. Yeah, this is what one move can make. It can make this basically. We see Denny going to be clear here in a second. Sadler now side by side for what looks to be the P6 position, I would assume. P6 for the taking, that's going to go to Sadler. And now Racer finally going to be able to drop back down. They're going to say bye-bye. Maple and Andretti drop down. But for how long is the question, because here comes that 6th of Michael Wellner. We haven't been talking about him much since his Daytona 500 win. Since the Atlanta photo finish. We haven't been talking about him much. He's still a competitor here. He's still fighting. He's still looking for that championship. But he just hasn't been talked about much. He might be in a position to get a stage point here in a second if these two battle it out long enough. Spencer Purcell dropped back to what I would assume is P12 because Michael Wellner was P11 that last time by. He might take a 3 wide if he can. Now he's just going to get Maple and Gray the good old bump to what is that, P9 for him. And Michael Wellner will help himself get that P10 position. And Maple and Gray staking him. But not for long because that 0-0, he's been a real fighter on that top side throughout most of the day so far. So going to be quite interesting to see what he does here. Nothing. Spencer Purcell might, I don't know what he's going to have to do to get that, uh-oh, 3 wide. Oh, they went 3 wide there for a second with the 0-0 or 82-24. They went 3 wide there for a second. 24 about probably jumped that 82 if the moment's right. Nope, that's not good. That's not good position for it to jump. Meanwhile, back at the front, top 3 remain the same. So nothing too special up there. First battle is for P12. And really, they're just trying to figure out what they need to do right now because yeah. Anyways, Richard Nelson just continues to fade, and now we have more of this action going on. Now it's Joshua Cutton company back here. That's not going to help their case with the leaders. It's running out of leaders because that's not going to really help them. They're just all a confabulated mess. Like, are you kidding? Anyways, coming up on lap 40 now. I think we are on lap 40. So we exactly hit the 20-minute mark by the time we hit lap 40. So yay, yay, Brian. But anyways, continuing on now, Stanley Reznor now, who currently sits in that P17 position, just trying to see what he can do. Trying to jump Richard Nelson, but Richard on the backstretch, he's been really, really dominant today on that backstretch. So you're not going to be able to pass him anytime soon near there. Now field's really spread out, but here comes, guess who's back again? Adam McDowell's back again. That's right. He needs to jump Blue Bungee. He needs to jump him now. No more waiting. No more BS. He needs to jump him now. He needs to start discombobulating the three dominant leaders so far up to this point and get it. 27's faded back to P7, so that's not going to be a big worry for him. So yeah, let's get on board at 27. Oh, he sent him up the track there. He sent him up the track there as we switched over to the 27 camera for a second. He sent that 81 up the track, but that did not work out in his favor. Let's get on board to 1 now. Yeah, you can see top 4 really showing their dominance here early on in this race. As we get to this middle section of the race now, it's now time to see who cannot screw up, basically. Who doesn't want to screw up and who wants this win? Oh, yeah, that 97. He might be taken down by the end of this race. This is on board the 81 again. The 81's rear camera. And McDowell, you might be a big contender for the end of the race here. Oh, he dove it down deep that time. He dove it down deep, but that did not help his case. And meanwhile, that 59 slowly started closing in here as we have about 20, just less than 20 to go here in stage 1. You are the bug on the 97 camera as you try to hang on here and watch this battle for third. Adam McDowell's been diving it down deep the past couple laps. He might be getting that 81 here shortly. Meanwhile, this 59, he's starting to see the future, trying to see if he can get up to that top 3, trying to break it up. Top 4, excuse me. Top 4. Yeah, stage is on lap 62 today, so yep, yippee. Oh, meanwhile, he went up high that last time by turn 1. I don't know if that helped his case out much. I think it did actually. I don't know why he did that. But yeah, you can see he's now starting to get to the picture. I think it's like around once he gets to 7 cars. That's when the move happens, so we gotta wait for that and see what happens here. As now Ethan Jones bringing the train along. Oh, the move's I was about to say the move's happening early. Blue Bungee, he's starting to show some weaknesses here as the tires are starting to fade. He's starting to show some weaknesses. So we're going to continue to watch this blue Bungee. As now we're on lap 49 of the scheduled 134. Yay! Yay! So So I don't know what you're supposed to do here at this point for your blue bungee, because you're sliding up the track constantly. You can't seem to have a handle on your car for whatever reason. It's just worst case scenario here for this 90 for this 81 here is on the 97 slides up a bit, and I saw the 78 and 99 make contact for the first time today. Oh, that cooler's not. Anyways, continuing on. I wasn't even betting it that much. Continuing on, whatever. I'll get a new ruler. R.I.P. ruler. Moment of silence. Thank you. Anyways, continuing on. Here comes Blue Bungee now. Trying to get that 78. We all know how that worked out last time. 78 got back to P2, but I think Blue Bungee timed it right this time. No, never mind. He didn't. And guess what that's going to start up here in a second, folks. More shifting and moving around the racetrack. That 78 is just way too strong on that high side. You need to time it perfectly. Like, you need to time it on the backstretch. You cannot time it at turns 1 and 2. If you time it at turns 1 and 2, you're basically screwed. That's if you're the 81. And we've seen this story twice now. We're about to make it a third time. Top 3. Pull away. And that didn't really work out for anyone. You just have a bunch of yellow cars back here. I just realized that's funny. Yeah, that worked out for nobody. So we're gonna reset. We're gonna hit the reset button here, because now we have 10 to go basically in stage 1. 10 to go. 10 to go. There's been no shifting and moving around here for the last bit now. Oh, says that there's like 20 cars back here just battling for what position is this? This is for the 16th position. I just love how I'm moving up. I just love how I'm 0-1 has not moved up yet. You can see these guys have pretty quickly gotten right back to the back bumper of this 81 here in a second. No caution yet. No cautions yet today. That is always a good thing. No cautions. That means no one's died. Like I said earlier on. Knock on wood. Knock on that wood. Precious wood. I love wood. Okay. Anyways, continuing on lap 55, coming up to the end of stage numero uno. Stage numero uno. And remember, this is the fourth to last race you have before the playoffs. So basically, if you're like Blue Bungee, you're starting to feel the pressure building up. You're starting to feel that pressure build up because you have a dominant car. You just need to get into the top 12 or win a race, and you're set for the playoffs. And McDowell, I don't think he's going to be really much more of a contender this year. That is, unless he makes top 25 and wins a race, all before the end of the regular season, which I believe sounds impossible. Alan Fredrickson has dominated the first 56 laps of this race. Can he dominate all the others? Blue Bungee goes up the track yet again. We've been talking about this problem for the last bit now. Blue Bungee, he's been really pushing up the track, he's been saying, but yeah, it's been quite an effective factor as Adam McDowell has been able to get there a couple of times, but he just hasn't had the car to successfully pass this 81. And then we have the train of yellow over here. It's a train of yellow, guys. I love it. It's a train of yellow. So we have 2 black cars, a green car, and a train of yellow. Oh man, we're getting a white car too. Dang it. I'm trying not to be racist, but that's just, I don't know. Anyways, a couple more laps to go in stage numero uno, lap 59 of 62 in stage 1, lap 59 of 134 overall. So I mean, still plenty of time for these guys to get up there. So I mean, and besides, there's pit stops coming up. This might be only a one pit stop race at this point. This might be. Let's see these guys pit now. Lap 63 to go, stage 1. Let's see if anyone wants to make a move. I'm not sure someone's going to make a move here. We're lap 62. They just need to figure out the right spot. To go here. No one's making a move quite yet. Here comes Adam McDowell. He cannot make the dive in time. And he's out at first place. Wait, wrong sport. Two to go. Continuing on. That's place of Michael Wellner. He's showing that he can get this last point in the stage. Here we go. Last lap, stage 1. Will anyone make the move? Anyone making a move? Make the move. Last lap, stage 1. Oh, anyone gonna try and make a move here? I don't think so at this point. Here we go. Coming to 3, 4. And here we go. It's pit stops. Adam McDowell ran out of fuel entering the final corner. And this shakes up the stage as Alec Fredrickson wins it. 24 was able to sneak into a playoff position, and wow, that just shook up everything. Adam McDowell lost a chance at 4th place because he and some other guys ran out of fuel, so quite interesting to see there. And Zach Moses now going to make his pit stop 1 lap after the start of stage 2. Along with Eaton Jones. Pits are open. Bunch of takers this time around. You can go a lap down here pretty easily. After the ending of pit stops. Oh! Whoa! 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 What happened with Andrew Barnes here? Whoa! Have you ever? What happened here? I believe the caution might come out for that. Nope, no caution. They're saying no caution. Let's see what happened with the 2 here as we get our first replay of the day. Oh, looks like he just mistimed pit road light. Okay. Then he. Whoa! Okay. Yeah, he just mistimed pit road light. I don't know what happened there. He's now getting towed. Get the toe and take the L. Let's get this already going. And it looks like same thing's about to happen to the 71 as now he takes probably about to take the pit road penalty here. He might have a pit road penalty. We're going to see. Now he's going back down, take his pit stop. Probably about to get a pit road penalty. Yeah, pit road's been quite an interesting place here so far. We've already had 2 people miss it, so you can't really misjudge it at this point. Now Adam McDowell pulls away. Race leader Elliott Sadler now on pit road. Let's see where he matches up in comparison. Tyler Cornell now the lead leader though. Adam McDowell might jump them. So, as of right now, we are getting no report on the 71. We are getting no report. Although it would be very likely that he did. There's 71 right there. I believe he did serve a pit road penalty. Yes, he did. He served a pit road penalty for speeding down pit road, and I believe entering pit road really dangerously. So That was probably his pit road penalty for today. Now Sadler is in P2, but that's probably not for long, considering the fact that he has like a bunch of cars up ahead of him. Yep, new leader, 97 of Adam McDowell. Oh man, that's a good sight to see after him losing out on P4 in stage 1. That is such a good sight to see that this team is still fighting. Meanwhile, Tyler Cornell coming out of pits. He might have actually jumped the ball. Holy smokes! Tyler Cornell might have just jumped everybody. Yeah, here he comes off pit road now. Oh no, never mind. I thought he jumped everybody there for a second. I was like, oh yeah. So anyways, now we have the battle for the lead between the 97 and the old timer here, the Grandmaster, the 78. Now we all know the 78 history in 2017, not in here, but in the real world. We all know their history. We all know how much they dominated all 1.5 mile trucks. And here he comes. Nothing there that time. But you can see he dealt that pretty quickly. He's very confident with the 78 team. He has a very good crew chief up on the board. I wouldn't be surprised if this team passed him by the end of the race. And Alan Fredrickson, that is very surprising. I thought he'd come back out in P1, but that's how much pit road shakes up. Elliott Sadler, he dropped all the way back to P15. That is a sad, sad moment for that team. They were up in like, I want to say P4, P5? No, P7 actually, because their top three were, yeah. I want to say around P4 to P7. That sucks for them. Anyways, I'm McDowell. Now he has the duty to hold the 78 off and or have Racer or the 59 jump the 78. And then these guys can hopefully take advantage here. But we've seen this story too many times already today. These guys catching up to the leaders. One leader's pushing one of them up the track. And everything just shakes up. I mean, sure, it's a fun story to hear a couple times, but it just gets boring after a while. That's what's probably about to happen again. So now let's run down the order here of the Pennzoil 400 here so far around after 73 of 134. So in the race lead after pit stops we have Mr. Adam McDowell, St. Pete 1. Zach Moses, he's pretty much not changed all day. He's been having a pretty good P2 car. Racer P3, Ethan Jones P4, Blue Bungee P5. Spencer Russell's fought his way up to P6. Frederick has dropped from the lead to P7. Maple and Giretti having a good run so far today. He sits in the 8th position. John Teller Jr. in the 9th position. And rounding out your top 10 is Michael Wellner. P11 goes to the Coca-Cola Racing driver of Justin Allgaier. P12, Ryan Lancaster. P13, Carly B. platform between Derek Campbell and Elliott Sadler. P15, Hugo Jones. P16, William Byron. P17, Lucy Denny. P18, Sailor Original. P19, Fumiko Yoshiri. And rounding out your top 20 is, not Ryan Truex, but Richard Nelson. P21, Anthony Wellner. P22, Eric Martinez. P23, 24, 25, 26, 27, and 28 being fought between Shane Brassiter, Andres Hernandez, Jimmy Johnson, Wizard Moses, Joshua Cutts, and Cade Denny. P29, Casey Cade. P30, who has probably had the most drop-off today, is Mr. Reston. P31, Christopher Cutts. P32, Diego Hernandez. P33, Justin Johnson. P34, Jordan Moses. P35, Andrew Barnes. P30, oh wait, what? P40 actually, sorry. P35, Scott Hudson. P36, Bobby Yater. P37, whoa. P37, James Wellner. P38, Tyler Cornell. P39, Ryan Truex, and rounding up the 40 car field at the moment is Sir Andrew Barnes. That is the field, sponsored by Napa. We totally just did find out random of a car. Okay, anyways, continuing on with this race here. We're on lap 78 of the scheduled 134 laps. Ah. So we're continuing. Continue. Oh, it's supposed to be 67. Oh, well. Why am I just ripping everything today? That sucks. Okay, anyways, continuing on now. They're starting to single palace here in a moment. They're probably about to jump one another. Let's see who jumps who first. Oh, wait, start going up the track. That's not a good sign. Yeah, these aren't fresh tires. They pitted out around lap 62, 63, 64. They're around there, so you have to take advantage of this while you have a moment. Yeah, really strong run for both the 97 and the 27 today. They haven't been up front. I mean, 27. I'm less shocked because he was up there battling for the win in the All-Star Open. And now he's showing more muscle on these 1.5 mile tracks. So maybe next season, once we finish up this season and move on to the fall season, because this is going to be the spring/summer season, the fall and winter season. Fall and winter season is going to be quite a blast. Going to see that team hopefully continue their dominance on these 1.5 mile tracks. I mean, sure, I know we still have about 10 races to go. I know we're halfway through the season, but still, I don't think that team's going to really show any more muscle than third at the moment. Unless if they jump them, then maybe P2. I just don't see him getting up to the front after how much Fredrickson dominated during that first stage. I just don't see him getting up there. Yeah, I think most of these drivers have pretty much split this race in half. They can all go to the end from here. Again, this series has been caution 3 up to this point. So, really strong action so far today. As now we're starting to pile up the trade card as we're up to 10 people in the train. Choo choo. Caboose at the moment is Sir Michael Wellner. Well done. Hey, if you're in this top 10 train, you still have a chance of winning, okay? I just like to point that out. Let's see how fast these guys are going. These guys are going basically 200 into turn 1. Let's compare that with turn 3, because I literally have nothing else to talk about at the moment. So yeah, they're basically going at about the same speed entering the turns. So quite interesting. Quite interesting to note. So yeah, while we wait for someone to pass someone, let's get the race recap up here. So 0 cautions so far throughout the day today. Really good, really good. 1 lead change. 2 different leaders, 1 lead change. So yeah, really not the best of races again. You can't have fun races 24/7 like some people in F1 in real life are saying. You can't have exciting races all the time. And here we go. Zekros is trying to pass with the lead, but we know how strong that eyesight's been when trying to battle. We all know. It hasn't been the best of days for that low side, but they've still been able to fight quite well. So yeah. Oh, I think I'm starting to see some movement around here. P4, no P3 actually, excuse me. Nothing there for that 59 car. Oh man, less than 50 to go. This is exciting. following this week, we go to the infamous ISM Raceway for a duel in the desert. Join us next week, and you'll see way more exciting action because, trust me, short tracks are fun. Okay, anyways, continuing on with this race. Yeah, you can see the top two are slowly, I want to say, trying to pull away, but it isn't really going to work out because 8 cars versus 2. We all know how that's going to work in the end. So yeah, let's go see if there's anything going on in the back here. Nope, more single file racing. That's surprising. Coming up on lap 90 of 134. So we have about 45 laps to go. 45, yeah. About. Everyone's been able to stay within a second of each other in the top 10, so quite an unusual Vegas race. That's for sure. Just basically put a total over it. It'll be the exact same. Just put a Daytona logo over the thing, and no one will know the difference. Because barely anyone can pass each other. No, actually, Talladega logo. Because no one can pass on Talladega race. I swear, that was stupid. Top 10 are just caboosing right now. They're training right now. At 92 of 134. Really all they're doing at this point, they're just trying to wait it out, just trying to see who can do what. So yeah, they're just trying to see what they can do, trying to see if anything can work at all against WRA. Because I mean, you have to get like multiple cars to agree, hey, we're going to jump this person. So then they all know what to exactly dive to get the person. So right now they're just planning some stuff out probably. As now we have about 41 laps to go. Right now they're just doing what they need to do. They're just hanging on with one another, they're just waiting this out, but here's the thing, they're giving that 7 and 24 an advantage. So I'll get back up to the front here as I'll go on board the 7. The 7 can now start to see this train fully. Which I mean, sure, you could have probably seen a while ago, but I mean, they're slowly losing time, so I mean, I don't know if they're going to be a real threat when it comes to the end of this race. They do not know. But you see that they're going single file constantly. It's just watching it. It's just like watching a train. It's just like, bruh. Fernand McDowell, man, what a win this would be for him to. And then if he stays within that top 25, he could have a shot at winning the championship. He might, because I mean we have a couple of 1.5 mile tracks in here. We have I'm trying to think, maybe Kansas. I know we have Richmond at the last race of the regular season. So I mean there might be a couple. I'd have to double check though. Anyways, they're slowly starting to spread out now. So I mean it's gonna get interesting here in a minute. I thought I heard a wreck. I think I heard a wreck. I don't know. I'm just scanning. Nope, no wreck. Who wins? Continuing. This has been probably the longest green flag run I've seen so far in Las Vegas, just in general. About 98. Still about 30 something laps. I'm not counting. Totally not counting, guys. Top 10 still missing a train. That's not surprising. I think they're just training everyone's patience. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The joke was there. The joke was there. It was there for the taking. I had to. Yeah, I think patience is starting to be tested here. Because, I mean, no one's really making moves. Some people are going to have to start forcing moves, trying to get everything you can get. So, yeah. These guys are testing the patience here. And as the laps start winding down, their patience is going to get hot, lower and lower and lower, just like the laps. And you can see it's already starting to happen here with 78. He's starting to get patient. He's trying to wipe up another win. Matt McDowell trying to get his first. So we have about coming up on 34 laps to go here. 34, big 34, 34, 34. 34 to go, buddy. 34 to go. Yeah, I can see patience starting to be tested here. As some drivers are trying to test out some parts of the lower end of the track. They're really trying to test out, see what advantage can I get? What line can I run? It might be one too many here soon, because it might cause a wreck. We're gonna see though. As Adam McDowell, he started this series out. I want to say he was in the first 5 weeks, and he hasn't been the best of cars so far. But right now he's showing that 97 has something, and he's showing that with the speed that he has today so far. But yeah, these guys are continuing to test out the lower end of the racetrack. Adam McDowell, he has had the best. He has had one. He had a really good pit stop. And some of these guys might need a second pit stop depending upon when they pitted. So this might have just turned into a field mile race. Because if I did my calculations correct, if some of these guys pit at the end of lap 62, then some of those exact guys are probably going to run out on lap 124. So I mean, if you can save 10 laps of fuel, then that would be a miracle. But I don't think anyone's going to make it unless we have a caution. If we have a caution, that's going to change everything here in this race. Everything. So some guys like Adam McDowell, not Alan Fredrickson, he won stage 1. Some guys like Ethan Jones, maybe Ray Sir. These guys are hoping for the caution, trying to get another good position. Otherwise, it might be a little too late. Tyler Cornell, he might be trying. Tyler Cornell might right now. It looks like as if he's saying 38, but he might be on the correct strategy. He might be on the game-winning strategy because I believe he pitted 5 laps later than most of these guys. So I mean, if he could save 5 laps by just hanging out in the back, then these guys might be going from a 38 to first plan. Either that, or if you pit early, like right now, and then stride your way up there, you might be also on a game-winning strategy, because there hasn't been any cautions as of late. There's probably not going to be a caution at this rate. So I mean, best strategy at the moment, either pit now or pit later. And here we go. Finally, we're getting some action here. Now, Ethan Jones now on the side of Racer, but that's not going to last very long. And We also had the same thing happen with Alan Fredrickson back there, but again, nothing happened there, so nothing really too interesting there, but I believe we're going to start seeing more of that as the patience, gas, and laps start to wind down. So anyways, continuing on with strategy. I honestly think the best strategy is to be in 38th, wait for everyone to pit, then finish off the race by fuel mileage. That's my strategy. And we're going to continue talking about strategy because I don't know what else to talk about at this moment. That's great. Quality content. We're doing good stuff. Oh wait, actually there's been something interesting developing here. I've just now seen. These guys are starting to form a line of their own. It's like it's just about hold up. 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. I think it's consistent about 12 cars. So I mean, 10 versus 12. I mean, you might give him more for your money. 10 versus 12. I mean, what do you think? 10 versus 12. Like, oh, never mind. These guys are splitting up. They decided that it's time for them to split. We are never. But yeah, some of these guys pitted on lap 62, which was end of stage basically. Then these guys might have to pit again on lap 124. And no, actually, these guys are pitting earlier than I thought. And here they come. This is money stop time as more of the leaders come down. Everyone's coming down. Holy smokes, they're all running out of fuel earlier than I thought. My calculations were off. I mean, they were long off. As everyone else continues to hit. Most of them just getting some fuel and going. Here, some of the back markers already pitted. I would just take some fuel and go because these tires, they don't seem to be wearing out. It looks like they haven't worn out. Anyone get the jump? Who's going to get off pit road first? That would be the 78 of Zach Moses, but 78 of Zach Moses got off pit road first, but will it matter in the end? Yes, it will, because I don't know. But we're gonna see here in a second if Blue Bungee can beat him off pit road. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Beat this guy off pit road. Beat these guys off pit road. Ah! Yeah. Now we have about 20 laps to go. Let's see how this is going to play out. As now, Jordan Moses is going to be leading some laps here today at Las Vegas. She won't come in this time. Maybe if this holds out. Maybe Zach Wilson can get on the lead lap. Oh yeah, these guys are a lap down. Are you kidding? Tyler Cornell, Tyler Cornell saying P2. These guys are put in a tough position because most of these people are one lap down. So I mean, Ethan Jones, he needs to catch him. He needs to catch him, and he needs to catch him quick. He needs to catch that quick. Yeah, this is turning out to be quite an interesting race now. Because Ethan Jones, he might be, if he can chase down Zach Moses within these 20 laps, which he might, then shoot, he might be in race contending win mode. Now Zach Moses and Ethan Jones and basically everyone else about to get their laps back. Yep, there they go. Now we're about to cross the hour mark here in the recording. Hey! Now Tyler Cornell, he sits as the race leader, but I don't know how long that's going to last. Hey, Mr. Passing! Oh, wait, what? Tyler Cordell stacks these guys up, and he gets one of them to wreck then. That's probably about to be race over. So right now Ethan Jones sitting about a second behind Zach Moses. So I mean, once Tyler Cornell pits, and if he pits, that is at this point, then, oof. We're just gonna say oof because Zach Moses, he's been pretty much the dominant factor here today. Like, he's had a second place car all day long. And congratulations, you still have to back out. You need to stack these guys up if you're Tyler Cornell. You need to stack these guys up as much as you can because Zach Moses, he is coming. You need to stack these guys up. You need to stay out as long as you can if you're Tyler Cornell. You need to stay out as long as you can. You should probably let some of these guys by if you're Tyler Cornell, but you need to let some of these guys go. Because, I mean, if he's getting on your second lap, he's not going to get to you. So right now, I would just save fuel if I were Tyler Cornell. Save fuel. Run about 31 seconds. Run 2 seconds off the pace. And just pray. That's what I would do if I were Tyler Cornell. Just pray. Because he's getting on you a second lap. So, I mean, just stay out long. Push. Don't push that aggressively, I guess. So, I mean, that's the only advice I can really give to Tyler at this point. Otherwise, I don't know if he could really hold off Zach Moses. I mean, he's dropping 2 seconds a lap with pretty much cars coming at him every single lap. So I mean, just stay out long, stay out hard. If you're Tyler Cornell, you just need to stay out long. Just ran a 3.999, basically 31 seconds. Congratulations. Here comes yet another group. Group was Kane. Fredrickson, wow, he's dropped off the pace significantly. So yeah, this is the strategy I was talking about earlier on in this race. I mean, Tyler Cornell, I mean, this is going to suck so much if he can't win this. This is going to suck. But I mean, meanwhile, while we're watching Tyler Cornell do that, here comes Ethan Jones. If he can pass Zach Moses and Tyler Cornell has to fit, this is going to be his race. Otherwise, Zach Moses, this is your race. Let's see what Tyler does this time. Stays out yet again. Another lap stayed out, and he's going to have to let yet more cars pass him. 11 laps to go. Tyler Cornell. This is quite interesting. Because I don't know how much fuel Tyler has left. I don't know if he can put up these times. He's starting to put up 30 seconds again. I don't know if that's good. I don't think that's good. I don't know if it's going to be good. I don't know, man. 10 laps to go this time by. 10 to go. Tyler Cornell, you're just going to need to be lucky at this point. Tyler Cornell. Holy smokes, dude. This is quite interesting. Justin Johnson now going to have to pass him. After James Wallner, the next car is Zach, so I mean, Tyler just needs to stay out long and stay out hard. Just pray. Coming up on 9 to go now. He is saving. He's gaining on. This is what we saw in the real life 2017 Coca-Cola 600 with Austin Dillon winning that was 2 laps to go. So I mean, These guys are going to go on field. Tyler, I'm on the edge. They might have put enough, but I mean, lap 67. I mean, he might have timed it. He might have timed it. Lap 127. He's still out there. He's pulling up 30.709. This might not be Zach Moses' day after all. This is going to be hard if he doesn't win this. This is going to be hard. It's going to be heartbreaking if he doesn't win this. Dude, I'm going for him. He needs this win, honestly. I don't know if he already has a win. No, that was Joshua Cutts. Yeah, that was Joshua Cutts. I think he needs a win. Oh, this is going to suck so much if he doesn't win this. Just do what you do. Get this race over with. Because Zach Moses, 10 seconds behind you. This is so frustrating. I'm just basically watching this from a fan's point of view. Lap 129, 6 laps to go. Come on, Tyler. You can do it. You can out fuel all of them. Here comes Zach Moses yet again on the clock. 9.9 this time. If Tyler Cornell was on fuel, Ethan Jones needs to make something happen. If we don't want Zach Moses winning, Tyler Cornell yet again lets another car pass him. Yet again stays out. He might run out of fuel by the time he hits the start finish line. He might be doing a Dylan here, boys. Yeah, he's starting to go way slower. You can see he's taking his time, just letting the racetrack come to him. Zach Moses, 8.85. He's realizing, hey, if I stay out, he's not going to catch me. I'm too good for him. Yeah, again, let's see what he does this time. He's really showing that he has the fuel mileage. He has the fuel mileage. 4 laps to go. He's saving fuel. 4 to go this time. Bye for Mr. Tyler Cornell. He's entering. He's entering the corner at the exact same time, but he's going less miles an hour. That's why he's saving. He's realizing, hey, I could win this. He's telling his crew chief, keep the pit crew ready, though. He's telling him, keep the pit crew ready, just in case. Here we go. 3 laps to go. Tyler Cornell trying to win. Holy smokes, this is interesting. 3 laps to go. Zach Moses now. 7.2 back. Didn't gain as much as he did on that last lap, but still quite a lot. Still same here for the top 5. 3 to go. Coming up on 2 to go. Tyler Cornell yet again stays out. Tyler Cornell, he might be winning this one, folks. 2 laps to go. Tyler, don't run out of fuel now. Dude, my heart would be broken if Tyler ran out of fuel now. 6.04 now for Zach Moses. Trying to see if he can do anything to stop Tyler Cornell. You can't see him, but he's right here. He doesn't pit. Here we go. White flag. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. Here comes Zach for a white flag. Tyler Cornell still ahead of him. 5.08 back now. Question is, will Tyler run out of fuel? They might have timed this. Holy smokes, here comes Tyler Cornell. Going way slower. He might be running out of fuel here, boys. But here he comes. The 88 crew of Tyler Cornell on fuel. Tyler Cornell wins it at Vegas. Wow. What a stud that is. What a stud. That is really good. That is really good recognition by the driver. Yeah, now we're in cockpit view. He had way less fuel than everyone, so he pulled down to the apron early. I think he was running. I think he's ran out of fuel now. I think I think he's running out of fuel. Yeah, he's running out of fuel. Yep, he's ran out of fuel as he entered pit road. That's how you win. You win in style. But he's able to successfully get to his pit box. He was running out of fuel. Anyways, guys, hope you all enjoyed that video. That was quite an interesting finish to see there. Hope you all enjoyed that. Stay tuned next week for the ISM race. See you next time.